Daniel Yergin, The Commanding Heights, The Battle Between Government and the Marketplace That is Remaking the Modern World. Embark on a fascinating journey through the book summary of The Commanding Heights, The Battle Between Government and the Marketplace That is Remaking the Modern World by Daniel Yergin. This summary explores the historical roots of government's role in shaping economies, the rise and fall of central planning, and the shift towards privatization and market-oriented reforms. Discover how crucial events in post-World War II Europe ignited a massive wave of economic intervention, creating a new era of mixed economies that would eventually be replaced by market-based approaches. Learn about the roles of key players such as Clement Attlee, Jean Monnet, Ludwig Erhard, and their impact on the economies of Britain, France, and Germany.
The rise of the mixed economy. In the aftermath of World War II, the British Labour Party, led by Clement Attlee, launched a new era of government control over the economy. When Churchill left the Potsdam meeting, Attlee took his place, confusing Stalin. The Labour Party won in a landslide, with its policies promoting direct government involvement in fiscal management, an expansive welfare state, and the creation of a state-owned sector to coexist with the private sector. This established the mixed economy model, which legitimized government control of key industries such as railroads, utilities, and telecommunications. Labour's efforts marked the beginning of a political and economic wave that flowed around the world until it peaked in the 1970s. The collective intelligence of decision-makers at the center was favored over market intelligence, paving the way for a new era in which governments attempted to gain control of the commanding heights of their national economies. Labour's Road to British Socialism. This book's summary focuses on the British Labour Party's path to socialism after the devastation of World War II. The party's rejection of capitalism and belief in government intervention in the economy led to the creation of a welfare state and nationalization of major industries. The Beveridge Report provided the blueprint for social programs aimed to eliminate poverty, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness. Though the party never fully implemented its rhetoric, the shift towards the mixed economy and the Attlee Consensus had a significant impact globally for the next few decades. The book's summary delves into the impact of the British Labour Party's shift towards socialism after the ravages of World War II on the country's economy and society. The party viewed the 1920s and 1930s as failures of capitalism and capitalists as selfish individuals who ignored new technologies. The war enlarged the economic realm of government that led to the rejection of 19th-century liberalism. The Beveridge Report became the blueprint for transforming the role of government in implementing social programs aimed at destroying the five giants of want, disease, ignorance, squalor, and idleness. The report changed how Britain and other industrialized nations viewed the obligations of the state and led to the creation of the National Health Service, new pension systems, better education, and housing. The government committed to achieving full employment through the welfare state. The Labour Party nationalized major industries like coal, rail, utilities, international telecommunications, iron, and steel to gain control of the economy's commanding heights. Private ownership had made these industries inefficient and underinvested. Nationalization would help them mobilize resources, adapt new technologies, grow in scale, and become efficient to achieve national goals of economic growth, full employment, justice, and equality. Nationalization used a model known as a state-owned corporation, where a government-appointed board ran the corporation. The newly nationalized industries eventually employed about 20% of Britain's workforce. Post-war, the country was almost bankrupt due to spending a lot of its national wealth to defeat the Axis. Although an economic crisis began in 1946, the Attlee government remained able to provide a welfare state, including access to health care and better education. Unemployment, as high as 12% in the 1930s, dropped to 1.3% in the 1940s. Though the Labour Party never entirely implemented its rhetoric, the shift towards the mixed economy and the Attlee Consensus impacted the world significantly for the next few decades. The party's rejection of capitalism and belief in government intervention in the economy led to the creation of a welfare state and nationalization of major industries. Post-war France's economic modernization. After World War II, France saw capitalism as a backward system that could not support its reconstruction needs. The weakness of the market system led to a consensus about the need to expand government, which provided investment, modernization, and technological progress. Jean Monnet created the Monnet Plan to deal with the balance of payments crisis and the need to modernize, prioritizing investment funds toward the reconstruction of basic industries. Although the plan did not meet all of its targets, it provided discipline, direction, vision, and confidence that helped France evolve into a mixed economy. Germany's economic miracle. After World War II, Germany faced an economic crisis due to the Nazi regime's concentration of power. The Social Democrats sought a non-capitalist future with nationalization and central planning. However, Ludwig Erhard, an ordoliberal, believed in promoting competition to prevent power concentration and eliminate cartels. He abolished Nazi allocations and price controls, leading to the economic miracle. Rather than taking control, the German model created a network of organizations for effective market operation. Government, business, and labor shared control through supervisory boards. This unique model transformed Germany from an economic wasteland to the center of the European economic order. The rise and fall of economic control. The post-war years witnessed Western Europe's mixed economies elevate the standard of living to an unimaginable level with the government's economic control. However, the 1990s saw the collapse of communism and the failure of government control, leading to Western governments' retreat. Consequently, they turned to privatization, which opened doors to trade and investment, allowing capital and technology to seek new opportunities. The return of the marketplace has called for a shift in beliefs towards market control and decreased reliance on governmental control.
In conclusion, The Commanding Heights offers a comprehensive overview of the major economic transformations that took place with the rise and fall of government intervention in national economies. Following World War II, the mixed economy model dominated the landscape, whereby governments took responsibility for correcting market failures and maintaining full employment. However, by the 1990s, disillusionment with central planning ultimately led to a retreat from government control and a return towards market-driven principles, via privatization and open trade. As we witness the unfolding of history, it is crucial to understand how these economic transitions and the lessons learned continue to shape our world today.